Hi, I wanted to walk you through just a resource tool that may be or may not be helpful for you. I think it's really helpful for me, and I think it's a great use of the technology God has given us. Um, so today I read today's Join the Journey, which is based off of 1 Corinthians 15. So some great verses, but there was a few in there that I just wanted to really dive into a little bit more. So for me, example, I wanted to look at verse 19 a little better. If in Christ we have hope in this life only, we of all people are most to be pitied. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this verse and I'm going to go to studylight.org. So just go to studylight.org. And then this is a ton of resources within the site. There's Bible study tools, there's original languages, historical, all this stuff is here. So it's just a huge help. But one thing I really use a lot is the original language tools. And so I know my passage is 1 Corinthians 15, and I can type in the whole chapter, which, let me go ahead and do that. Or you can type in the specific verse. So I'm just going to click go, and it's already going to do it a New American Standard version, which is really nice. So I'm going to jump down to verse 19, which is what I wanted to look at more. So here I am. So it has the English here, and it's also got the Greek, which I assume you're not reading Greek. But I can click on each word, and it's going to bring up specifically what it is. So if meaning whether, and then it's going to give other times in the Bible that it's shown and what it translated as, and it's going to tell you specifically what it is, if it's a verb, noun, so forth. So if, whether we have hoped, what does hope mean? So to hopefully trust in, to wait for salvation, to expect, to set your hope, to trust. So just it's a verb, so that means it's an action, something that's going on, it's something you have to do. Christ specifically. So you can look at the Messiah, you can look at these things. And it just kind of breaks down the words and allows you to dwell upon maybe a deeper meaning. And so what I would do is I would write down some of these words, and then I would rewrite the verse using those things. So in this life, in this lifetime only, in this life alone. So meaning this specific lifetime, we are all. So all is kind of a complicated word. It's individually, but it's also collectively. And so there's just things like this whenever you go through these verses this way, that I think allows you to pull out things that maybe you wouldn't necessarily see otherwise, because it forces you to slow down and really look at the individual words. So I hope this is a good resource tool for you, and if you have any questions on it, just ask me.